What's up guys, I'm back. So I know that it's been literally 6 months since the last time I spoke to you, but it's just been the craziest 6 months of my life. And before I get into the vlog, I'll just explain everything so that you guys are up to date with what's happened with me, what's happening with my life, and I don't have to talk about it again and we can just move on. Let me put you here so that I can actually talk to you. I know that it's a bit glary, but let me turn the aircon off. I know it's a bit glary, but I'm just gonna chat to you. So I'm sitting in the car now because I'm outside my mall that I've got to go into, but I'm waiting for them to make the appointments because I have to go in and select pieces from different stores. Anyway, so the last time I vlogged was in October in Dubai. Also, my camera's gonna die, but that's a whole nother thing. I'm just not used to vlogging, so I never ever charge my camera. I flew back from Dubai on the 6th of October. I love Dubai so much, I couldn't wait to go back. I was coming home to just like see my family and do some things, do some work things, and spend like Christmas and stuff with my family and my birthday, and my friend was getting married and I was a bridesmaid and I was organizing her bachelorette party as well. So a lot of things were going on, so I flew home. And almost as I got home, but I wasn't at home, I was in Pretoria because we were doing the bachelorette party there. My dad phoned me and he said he went into hospital. So it wasn't serious when he phoned me. He said he's going to be okay, they're looking after me. He did go straight into ICU just because he was in an immense amount of pain, but I'm not going to get into like serious medical details on the vlog because obviously that's personal and it's just too difficult to explain. Like, anyway, so I said, well, I was like, I'm home, like I'm in Joburg, I'm 4 hours away, like let me just come home. But my brother was in Cape Town and he said, no, don't come home, let them first like see what's wrong with me, see what they can do. Like I might be out of the hospital in 2 days, forget about it. And then, you know, don't, like he just said don't worry about it. Obviously looking back now I'm like, that's just him being a parent, but whatever. So I spoke to Graham on the phone. I said, listen, are we gonna go home? He said, yeah, I want to go home. I said, I want to go home as well. But my parents kept on assuring us like, don't come home. Also, it was peak COVID and visiting hours was so difficult. And just for context, like if you don't know where I live in Heinesburg in Limpopo, but the closest hospital to us is Zanin, which is like 45 minutes away. And they were visiting hours, only one person could be with him at a time. So my parents said, don't come home. So we didn't come home. Phoned him all the time, like, are you okay? He's like, yeah, I'm fine, they're just doing tests, whatever. The next day it was the bachelorette party. I planned everything, organized, the house was all set up. My mom phoned me and said things are actually not fine. They've just done some tests and it's looking a little bit more serious. So I was like, say no more. I put the phone down. I booked Graham on a flight in the next 2 hours. I phoned Graham, I was like, I've just booked you on a flight, you're flying in 2 hours, get to the airport right now. I went to Joburg, fetched Dylan's car. Dylan is Jared's boyfriend. Jared, my boyfriend's brother. I fetched Graham from the airport and we drove straight home, 4 hours. Went straight to see him, and yeah, he was in a worse condition, but he was, yeah, it was sad, but he was okay, and I'm just glad that we got there in time. And yeah, it was just so funny because I'd set up this whole bachelorette party and I was like, okay guys, have fun, bye, and I just left. Anyway, so we were in Zanin for about a week, visiting him every day, and he was getting better. In the beginning he was really rough, but he was getting better. Just a really quick sickness kind of explanation. A couple years ago, like 3 years ago in 2019, my dad got really sick. He got gallstones, and the gallstones escaped from his gallbladder into his system and it infected his entire body. He was in ICU for weeks. It was absolutely devastating. And he had to have his gallbladder removed, and yeah, it was really traumatic the last time because again, we're from Zanin, so he had to be taken in an ambulance, like, and he was like heavily sedated in an ambulance all the way to Joburg. I drove this car behind the ambulance 160 kilometers for 4 hours, like all the way to Joburg. It was so traumatic, and I never thought that I'd relive that experience ever again. My brother flew in from Cape Town. We were there in Joburg for a couple weeks while my dad recovered. Anyway, because he had, I don't like to talk about his sickness a lot because he had pancreatitis. So the reason why he got pancreatitis is because he didn't have a gallbladder, and his pancreas kind of has to overwork now. His pancreas has to overwork because he doesn't have a gallbladder. So he developed, after that sickness 3 years ago, he developed chronic pancreatitis. So my dad is really healthy. He is so fit, so strong. Our family's really healthy, fit and strong. Like, I'm so grateful for that. So he wasn't an unhealthy person before that, but especially after his gallbladder was removed, you know, you're not allowed to drink, you're not allowed to have fatty foods. Like, he was exceptionally healthy. So the reason why I don't like to, if you were one of those people who DM me and like, oh, what happened to your dad, and I didn't answer you, it's because I had to say pancreatitis. But people who get pancreatitis are normally heavy drinkers, like alcoholics, and that's normally what they die of. So I just never said anything. But he did, so he had chronic pancreatitis, and then on the 6th of October he had an acute pancreatitis attack, which sent him to hospital. So anyway, we're in Zanin for a week, and he's stable, but he's not looking so lekker. But he starts getting so much better. He starts reacting to the medication, reacting to treatments, and he's looking really, really, really good. We're still visiting him every day. Only one person, so like, if you follow me on Instagram, you will see, like, I was sitting at the window of his room just so I can spend some time with him. Like, it was so freaking sad. Like, seriously, if you were one of those people who was letting COVID just like run free, and like, shame on you, because COVID ruined a lot of people's lives. And anyway, so he got really good. By the end of the week, he was fine. The doctors were like, you'll probably be out of here in a couple of days, you're looking really good. So my mom and my dad decided to fly me and my brother back to Cape Town. Well, we decided as a family that Graham and I should go and carry on with our lives, because we'd already been there for a week, and we had work to do and whatever. So Graham and I got on a flight, flew back to Cape Town. My dad was doing really well. He was up and about, he was moving, like, everything was going really good. We were in Cape Town for about 24 hours, and my mom phoned us and said things are really bad, and things had escalated so quickly over the span of hours that we booked a flight literally the next day. We were in Cape Town for less than 24 hours, and we went back, and that's when things started to get so serious. We went back. My dad was basically in an induced coma. We didn't speak to him, but we were there for him and there for my mom, visiting him all the time. And as soon as we got back to Zanin, Graham and I, the doctors kind of sat us down and said, we have seriously run out of time because this has escalated so badly. He's got to go to Joburg. So we're like, okay, fine, we've done it before. Ambulance, my mom can go in the ambulance. And the doctor said, we don't have that time, he has to be airlifted. And oh, like, it makes me feel so sick to even talk about. Like, it was the most traumatic experience of my life. So Graham and I rushed back home, and we packed our suitcases in 5 minutes. Mine, my mom's and my brother's, packed some food for the road. We didn't even know where we were going to stay, and basically we relocated to Joburg that day for 3 months. And my dad was airlifted to Donald Gordon Hospital in Johannesburg. And yeah, and we got on the road and we drove, and that's where he was for 3 months. We didn't speak to him for weeks. He was, yeah, like I said, in an induced coma for weeks because his infection levels had gotten so bad and his organs were failing, and he's on a ventilator because he couldn't breathe on his own. And yeah, it was just fucking so traumatic. Him landing in the helicopter was like the worst day of my life. Anyway, my aunt flew in from England, and my uncle was always there, and we basically just spent 4 hours every single day at the hospital. One of us would go up, hold his hand for 10 minutes, come back down, and we were constantly just waiting for news from the doctors. He was going in for operations and procedures every single day, and we would just sit down in the coffee shop and wait for the doctor to come back to say he made it through the next day. They did explain to us all the way in the beginning, though, that it's so serious and that we will be here for months. That's what a critical condition he was in. So yeah, it obviously was pancreatitis, but it developed into lung failure, kidney failure, organ failure. We had to put our names on donor lists to donate kidneys, and yeah, it was insane. There were complications along the way as well. Like, for example, the one day my brother and I drove all the way home to like get more clothes and sort out my family's businesses and, you know, check on the house and stuff. And my mom phoned us as soon as we'd got home and said dad has to go in for emergency surgery, and like they said he might not make it. So we literally just got into the house, got straight back into the car, drove back, a painful, panicky 4 hours trying to be as safe as you can in the car, not let your emotions get to you, sit in the pitch dark until like 9 o'clock at night waiting for the doctor to come downstairs just to tell you that he's alive and like he was okay. It was just many days like that. Yeah, it was insane. Jared came home and spent some time with us, and yeah, everyone was so good to us. Like I was trying to like live a normal life kind of in between. It wasn't really working, but friends and family were so good to us, and yeah, the people whose like guest houses and stuff we stayed in were so amazing to us. And yeah, the hospital was so incredible. I've never experienced a kind of hospital situation like that. The doctors knew us by first name and last name. They were constantly phoning us and checking in with us because he was such a high profile, high risk case. Anyway, between all of this, Jared got a job in Ireland, so we decided to cut our Dubai journey short because we kind of said, you know what, we're not gonna raise kids in Dubai, we're not gonna get married in Dubai. Like Dubai was only a short-term thing, just for good experience, good money, etc. So he kind of started looking for a new opportunity, and this Ireland job kind of just fell into his lap. And I was so proud of him, I was so happy for him, and I couldn't even tell my dad. Like it was just so sad. Anyway, so we Jared came home to spend some time with us, and just for him and I trying to sort out like what we're gonna do with our lives, when we're gonna fly, am I gonna go with, like just what's gonna happen. We were originally supposed to go to Dubai anyway, just after Christmas for like the Formula 1 and just to like say goodbye to Dubai and whatever, but that didn't happen because of the lockdown. So Jared then had to leave me and go quarantine in Zanzibar for 2 weeks so that he could get back to Dubai, so that he could leave his job and then come back home. Absolutely insane. Anyway, yeah, it was super traumatic. We spent my birthday in hospital. My dad wasn't even awake for my birthday. I went into them, all the nurses were singing happy birthday to me, and he was just like, he didn't even know. So I just like sat with him for my birthday. We spent his birthday in hospital, Christmas and New Year's all in hospital. But yeah, like I said, we were together and we were fine, and I'm just so grateful that we could have all been together, and that Graham and I, and even my mom and dad have the opportunity to like not have to work like a 9 to 5 or something like that, that we could have just dropped everything and been there for each other. Like I can't imagine people who have like normal jobs or kids who need to go to school or something like that. Like just so much trauma. Oh my god, my phone won't stop. Anyway, slowly but surely, after maybe in like month 2 of him being in hospital, he started to make a recovery. And to this day, even the doctors are like, it makes no sense. Like how he survived what he went through is incredible. The amount of complications, operations, procedures, like backwards, downward spirals that he went through. But the thing is, he was so healthy, so fit, he's so strong. Yeah, and he pulled through. So he slowly started to get better. He could never leave though, because obviously we lived so far away. We never wanted to be far away from the hospital again. And he had a lot of drains and bags and stuff like that that constantly needed to be attended to. So towards the end of his 101 days in hospital, he was still in hospital, but it was just because they needed to check up on him all the time. And then eventually on New Year's Day, my brother and I, we came home just to kind of start like putting ourselves back into the normal world, get everyone's businesses ready and sorted, like start our own lives again. And my mom and my dad stayed in Joburg though. The doctors were fine to release him, but they wanted him to stay close by. He often had to get things changed on him and stuff. He has a lot of drains and stuff like that. I'm not gonna get into it. So yeah, and then eventually halfway through January, my dad came home and we had like a little balloons and everything for when he came home. It was such a surreal moment. This was not the end of the journey though, because a couple weeks later he had to go back into hospital because he had another step backwards. This was obviously scary and serious, but he got stable really quickly and he was out of hospital within a week. But that was just another thing. That's why it wasn't 3 months. It ended up taking over 6 months of all of our lives. He's only just got back from his last hospital appointment last week, and it's the first time the doctor has looked at him and said, you are looking good, like you are healthy. Don't understand why, but you are doing really, really, really good. So he's got operations and stuff to go through throughout the next years of his life even, and throughout this year, but yeah, he made it, and we made it together as a family, and it's just changed my perspective on life so much. Obviously the first time that this happened, my perspective on life really changed. My perspective on the health organization of South Africa, and just health organizations in general, like nurses, doctors, hospitals, I've always had such incredible respect for. The last time I had even more respect, and this time even more respect. So yeah, that's pretty much it. So after my dad came home, Jared also came home for a little bit, which was so nice, to kind of pack up all of his stuff to move to Ireland. So we went to the farm as well to pack up his stuff, and then he moved to Ireland, and it was so wonderful, and he's living his best life. He absolutely loves it there. I can't wait to go. The only reason why I haven't gone yet is just because I'm so slammed with work, kind of bitten off a little bit more than I can chew, and I won't really be able to do that much of like content creation work while I'm there. So I'm just trying to do a little bit more while I'm here. But in a nutshell, that is the story. That took me 15 minutes to explain to you, but it was 6 months of my life, and I didn't even kind of get into detail of what we went through. But I'm gonna leave it there. We good, we happy. I'm so grateful. Yeah, give your family members a hug. Tell them that you love them. Donate blood if you can. Sign up to be an organ donor if you can. And yeah, thank you to everyone who supported me on Instagram and just sent me messages and stuff like that. Like, that was so incredible of you. I'm so sorry that this has been such a long rant. I just rather wanted to get it out and over with so that I never really have to talk about it again. But I'm good now. I'm finally like back into the real world. So let's talk about this year, what's been happening this year. I've been in Cape Town most of the year, and I've just been working too much. Like I said, I've spread myself a little bit too thin, but we roll, it's fine. And now I'm actually back home in Limpopo. They want me to fly to an old khaki event tomorrow, and I'm just like I want to go, but I'm also exhausted because I'm flying in and out. I have so much work to do, events here, work here, and it's just been a mare. So now I've got to go into Old Khaki and Refinery just to like select some stuff for some campaign. So I thought I'd take you guys along with me. I thought I would just pick up my vlog camera and start vlogging again today, because if I didn't start today, I don't think I would ever have started again. But yeah, that's why I've been gone. That's what I'm doing now this week. I love you guys, and I'm going to try and upload vlogs every single week. I don't think I'm going to do like hauls and vlogs every week, because it's so difficult to stay active on 3 platforms at once. So like TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube, and I think I've just prioritized other platforms. But I'm gonna do my best to get a video up every single week. It'll probably be a vlog every single week. It'll just have other stuff in it, like a haul or a makeup routine or something like that, but it's always gonna be casual. It's always gonna be me chatting away for like the 300 of you that watch. But anyway, I'm gonna go inside now. I'll vlog what I can, but I will probably speak to you when I get home. I love you guys so much, and thanks for sticking with me and not unsubscribing while I was gone for 6 months. Okay, peace. What's up guys? So I didn't end up speaking to you yesterday after the shops because my day just got really crazy. So I obviously source clothing pieces and like items for a campaign on a regular basis in like Cotton On or H&M or whatever, but I'm normally doing it in Cape Town or Joburg, so I had to do it in Limpopo. So all the brands had to like phone the Limpopo store, like the Mall of the North store, and explain to them like what they had to do for me, and it was just a bit of a shit show, but we all came through in the end, and I got everything done. And then I just came home, relaxed, showered. I hadn't really unpacked yet, to be fair, from Cape Town, so I had to unpack just to repack. And then I got on a flight this morning and got to Cape Town, and I've just been shooting all day, but it's been such a nice day. I will insert some footage after I'm done talking to you. I'm just in the hotel room now packing up because I actually think I'm gonna get going. I'm leaving tomorrow, so I want to spend some time with Graham, and tonight I think I'm going to go out with Robin and Jeff, maybe Candace. We're just gonna go out for dinner so I can see them before I leave. So I'm just gonna pack up all my stuff, but I've been shooting all day, and then we had like some really fun activities to do. I'm here with Old Khaki. I don't know if I told you guys that, but I'm here with Old Khaki, and I got to like customize a denim jacket, and I can't paint or draw for shit, so whatever. Mine looks a bit buggered, but it's cute. So yeah, I'm gonna pack up my stuff and get going. I'm pretty exhausted, I'm not gonna lie. You'll see in the footage now of what I wore, but it's for their new denim and winter range and stuff, but we got some really nice shots. So yeah, that's it. See you later. Good morning guys, I haven't spoken to you for a couple of days. I think the last clip you saw was when I was still in Cape Town and we went out for dinner and stuff like that after the shoot. But yeah, a little recap of that. It was really nice. The shoot went so well, and the event was so nice, and yeah, it was just really nice to meet the team. But I was really exhausted the last 2 days. I think just like traveling back and forth, and like if you've got an early flight like 6 a.m. or you've got to leave at 6 a.m. whatever, set your alarm for 5 or whatever, like you don't really sleep the night before, and like I don't really go to bed before 12 anyway. Yeah, it was just a bit of a nightmare. So yeah, we went out for dinner with Robs and Jeff. So Robs is one of my best friends and Jeff is her boyfriend, and Graham also came with, and we just went to Forage, which is like just down the road from us. It's like one of our favorite like pub kind of restaurants. And then yeah, we went back. Graham and I just watched TV and chilled and stuff. And then I flew out again the next morning, early the next morning. Got in my car, drove all the way home, and then I just crashed. I was man down for like 2 days. So I didn't film anything. I didn't create any kind of content. I just like got caught up with my life, like my emails and stuff. Like I feel like these other 2 jobs have like really taken over a lot of my time. So also don't look at my room behind me. My room is such a mess, but I just don't have the energy to clean it right now. But yeah, I'm all home and safe, well rested, got all my work up to date. And now in Haynesburg, it's the Food and Wine Festival. So me, my mom and my dad are gonna go. It's in the village. They have these kind of things all the time where I come from. I actually come from, like I come from a really small town, but it's a very touristy town. Like there's always things going on. So that's what we're gonna do now. I'm just wearing my little, oh, don't look at the mess, it's so bad. I'm just wearing my little puff sleeve dress because I can't be bothered to put an outfit together. And my dad's actually already walking there. So obviously, like I said in the beginning, my dad was really sick and he's like really starting to get back. If you know my family, if you know my dad, you'll know that like fitness is like a really big part of his life. And he hasn't really been able to run or like play sports and stuff like that, so he's slowly been like getting out there and walking and stuff. So he's actually walking to the festival and we are gonna drive and meet him there. So but I've got a whole bunch of clothes and stuff that I'll show you in a haul when I get home, like all the clothes that I got for Old Khaki and the shoot and the stuff from Refinery, everything that I got them all the other day. So I'll do a little haul for you and then I'll sign the vlog off. But yeah, let's go to the Food and Wine Festival. I'm back from the Food and Wine Festival. It was so nice. I'm sure I inserted a couple of clips there, but we had some lunch. One of my friends from high school was actually making these like smash burgers, and I had that for lunch. Another one of my friends from high school was selling the ice cream, and it was unreal. I had macadamia and toffee ice cream. Oh, it was so good. And yeah, it was just really nice to see all my friends, and I was just with my parents. We went for coffee and stuff before, and yeah, I come from a really small town, and it's just really nice to like see everyone and spend time with everyone. And it just, yeah, it's kind of like a humbling experience. I feel like because I'm traveling so much, or I'm in Cape Town or overseas with Jay or whatever, and then I just have like these nice little calm weekends at home where I see everyone and like catch up with everyone, and it's just really nice. So let's do a little bit of a haul because I've got so much stuff. I actually made oh, that bag is so heavy. I made a TikTok a while ago of like everything that I get in a week, which yeah, people seem to like, so I think I'm gonna make another one. So all of this will be in that video because I've got a whole bunch of stuff for that video, but I'm not going to show the vlog absolutely everything because there's still some stuff that's going to go up on my TikTok and my Instagram and stuff this week. But I'll show you stuff that I got from Old Khaki and Refinery, just because the other stuff I've kind of like packed away. But Old Khaki's coming out with like new denim, so I got these. They're like fillets. I'm sure you've seen them in the video of when I was shooting. I really like them. Yeah, I just have a lot of pairs of jeans, so I don't know if I should keep them or if I should sell them on my shop, or I'll let my mom try them on first. She might like them. Also got this belt with them because I was wearing a pair of Western boots. Wait, you guys, don't look at my room. Stop looking. It's so messy. These are the boots that I got. I really like them. I had a pair of these a while ago that I used to wear all the time, and then I filmed a movie. This is a fun fact about me, I guess. I filmed a movie in Cape Town, and it was like a shark movie. Don't ask. But I had to like fall off the boat into the water fully clothed, and I was wearing my Western boots, and they got like absolutely soiled from the salt water, so I had to throw them away. So I'm really glad I have another pair. These are really nice to wear under jeans, like when they have like a flare or something. I got another pair of jeans. These ones are cropped, so I don't think I'll keep them. They're really nice for the shoot, and they're so comfortable. They like really snatch you in. But I'm not a huge cropped jean person, but these were very nice, so my mom will try this on as well. Otherwise I'll probably sell them on my shop as well. Yeah, very nice. And then I got two sweaters that everyone was raving about on Instagram. Old Khaki has really nice sweaters at the moment. So this is like a big chunky green one with a nice big polo neck. It's so big and oversized, and it was really comfortable. And then this is the one that everyone loved so much. So it's this nice little green one. It's like a little bit cropped, and it's just really cute. I think I got a pair of sunglasses as well. Let me just find them. Yeah, here they are. These sunglasses are actually so nice. Yeah, that's what they look like. I really like them. So that's pretty much everything I got from Old Khaki. Obviously there was stuff at this shoot, but I didn't want to take anything. I don't like to kind of like take advantage. They like give you all this free stuff, even when they say like, oh Caitlin, go into the store and select like 2 full outfits. I just feel bad taking so much stuff. But by the way, if you guys don't know like how a content creator's like job works, a brand say for example Old Khaki, they'll message me and they'll be like, do you want to be a part of this? I'll be like, yeah. They'll be like, okay, go into store. And I had to go to the Limpopo store like I showed you, and they'll be like, okay, select 2 full outfits, or select outfits up to 5,000 Rand or something like that. And then I wouldn't know, I would never have to return it. I've heard some people have to return them, but I've never had to return my stuff. And then I have to shoot the stuff or do whatever they tell me to do, and then I get to keep the stuff. So that's why I have a lot of clothes. So what I was saying about those like PR hauls that I did on TikTok, like sometimes I feel a bit weird making them because I've got so many DMs saying like, oh, it's like Christmas, but like most of that stuff is work, and I personally don't accept a lot of PR because yeah, I just think it can go to a better person. So for example, if like a gown company is going to send me a gown and they're like, Caitlin, please, we're a small business, we'd love to send you a gown, if you could post about it. No, I'll always, if I'm not in the market for a gown and want a new gown, love to promote them, etc, I'll just say no, because there is a girl who will have the time to post a million stories for this small business and like, oh, you know, wear this gown, get this gown, it's so nice and fluffy, make a reel for them and everything. Like what I would do when I was also starting out. Like when I was starting out, I would do anything for everyone. That's how you start out in this business. But now like I don't have the time, and it doesn't really like work with my budget and stuff now to just make Instagram posts and reels for literally everyone. So I'd rather say no, it's like not really right for my feed right now, or it's not a budget for me. Like it'll be better to go to someone who will actually want the product, actually needs it, and will give you the promotion that you need. Like some of those huge influencers, like small brands, send them so much stuff all the time, and the influencers don't even look at them, don't post them on their story or anything. So I just want them to get the recognition that they deserve, and if I can't fully give that to them, then I'll say no. But if I can, I'll be like, yes, 100%, that's so cute, I love that, and I'll post about it, whatever. Anyway, this is what I got from Refinery. I actually already wore this because it's so nice. I haven't shopped at Refinery for a while, but they had some really nice stuff when I went in for my campaign. So I shouldn't really be showing you this because the stuff is going up on my TikTok, but whatever. So it's this nice blue sweater. I literally didn't take this off for ages. It's so soft. And then I got this collared shirt, but it's one of those, like, it's like a little bit long. It's quite fitted, but it's a little bit longer, so like when you wear a jersey over it, it kind of sticks out at the bottom. So I really like that. And I got another sweater, just a plain white one, which I really love. This is just a really nice layering piece to have for the winter. Again, I don't know what it is with this fabric, but it's so soft. I really like it. And then I got this little beanie, which is so cute. I love beanies, but I love beanies with a pom-pom. I think beanies with a pom-pom are so cute. And obviously I'm going to Ireland, so I need beanies. And then the last thing I got from them is this little backpack. It's so cute. I've never owned a mini backpack. It's just never really been my thing. I normally have like if I'm traveling, I'll normally travel with like a big backpack and like my little handbag. Like, you guys know I wear handbags like this all the time, like shoulder bags. But because I was doing so many of these like little itty bitty flights, this was so perfect because it fit my camera, my phone, my chargers, like all my tiny little things that I needed, and it was so perfect. So I picked this up and it's really cute, and I think it'll really come in handy. It's not normally my style to wear something like this, but I'm gonna make it my style. Let me take this off. So that is pretty much it. I have a lot of other stuff to show you, but I'll keep that for next week's haul because I've got some stuff from Superbalist, some stuff from Cotton On, all kinds of stuff that I have to shoot this week. So I'll just bring you along and show you everything while I'm shooting it. I said I was going to close the vlog off on Saturday, but I technically did. But I'm just going to crop that part out because I forgot to like edit and upload this. And it's already Wednesday of the next week. So I'm just gonna vlog a little bit this week and then I'll upload it this weekend. I'm just like not in the vlogging phase. Like I got to a stage where I was so good at it. I was like, I'd film everything till Saturday, edit, upload Saturday night, post it on Sunday morning. Like, it was a schedule, but I'm just not into that right now. You guys are my ring light now as well, because I was just filming something, but hello. So what has happened since then? Nothing much, just a bit of work. I don't know if you can see Toby. There he is. Obviously, my bedroom is still a mess. Also, my cheeks look so red because I was filming all this winter stuff and I'm like hot in here now. Yeah, not too much has happened, but tonight we're actually going to the Iron Crown, which is like the local pub in my little hometown, for the quiz night. We did the quiz night last time, but the thing is, last time we had my brother, and you have to have 2 of the same players from the last time, so they just added me, and then I think one of my mom's friends is gonna join us as well. So we're gonna go for dinner and do the quiz night again. Last time we came 2nd or 3rd, I think. So maybe we'll do better this time. Maybe we'll win, but people are smart and the questions were really hard. And I was talking to my family, like, I don't know how I'm not a genius, because every single day, so this is like a schedule for me, every single day I do the Wordle, the Hurdle, which is the song one, the Movie Dill, it plays a movie in 1 second, you have to figure out what it is, Framed, which just shows frames of movies, like you have to guess the movie. I do the TikTok 10 quiz on TikTok. That Australian boy, he's so sweet. Watch Pointless, Impossible, and Tipping Point, like every single day. And then once a week I watch Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. Like, why am I not retaining all this information? And I do the Netflix quiz show. Like, I'm just obsessed with general knowledge quizzes. I don't know what's wrong with me. It's definitely like an ick. Like, if I told someone that and they got the ick from me, I'd be like, I understand. Anyway, yeah, there's like a Netflix quiz quest game that you can play on Netflix. Anyway, so we're gonna do the quiz tonight, go for dinner. Probably won't vlog anything unless we win. Then I'll vlog. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Tomorrow I've just got some work to do, and then Friday I'm going to the movies by myself. I've only ever been to the movies by myself once in my entire life, and that was because I was really early for a flight, so I just watched Minions by myself, which was actually really good. Love the Minions. But Doctor Strange is coming out on Thursday night, and I can't go at night because the closest movies to me is in the big city, like, which is like 45 minutes or an hour away. So I've got to go on Friday, and I don't like to watch Marvel movies like too long after they've come out, because I'm going to see spoilers, and my brother's going on Saturday and we have to talk about it. And I was going to wait to go and see it with Jared, but that's in like 2 weeks time. Like, no, I'm just going to go watch it by myself. Like, I can't wait. Anyways, I'm talking really fast. I've got a lot going on in my brain. I'm going to chat to you guys when I do something else. Jokes, it's me again. But I wanted to show you guys the sunset. Well, the sun's not even setting yet. It's just like getting a little bit darker. Winters in Limpopo are so nice because it doesn't rain here at all. So it's never really like misty. Obviously it gets freezing cold, but it's always nice and clear and beautiful like this. Like, I just absolutely love it here. Cape Town for me is like my second home, but in the winter it's freaking miserable there, and I hate it. Like, I absolutely hate it. So I actually love being here over the winter time. But I'm only going to be here for 2 more weeks because I booked my flights. Well, I'm going to book my flights to go to Ireland. So, yeah. I just love this. Oh, Toby came on to see us. Hello, Angel. He is exceptionally attached to me, and that literally does not leave me alone. Then I feel so bad because I'm only ever here for like a week or 2 weeks at a time, and then I leave him and then he gets so confused. Anyway, peace. Good morning, guys. So it's Friday morning, and I didn't vlog yesterday because yesterday I did absolutely nothing. I didn't even get out of my pajamas. I stayed in my pajamas the whole day. It was the best day. It was the first day of my period, so I was like, you know what, stuff this. I had 2-minute noodles for lunch. Well, I don't eat breakfast anymore. Side note, I don't eat breakfast anymore. Ever since my dad got sick, this is like a weird segue, but ever since my dad got sick, basically the hospital hours were so weird. Like, I'm a breakfast girl, always have been, even my whole family, like, we breakfast people, specifically me and my brother. So the hospital visiting hours were so weird because of COVID. We could only see my dad from 2 until 6 every afternoon. So we'd obviously relocated to Joburg. We don't know anyone there. We're not doing things. Like, we sad. It's sad girl hours there. Like, we're not gonna go out and party all day. So I would just get up so late in the day, and then I would basically either have lunch at the hospital when we got there, or like just before we left, or if we're going shopping or something like that, which was always like later in the day. And it's turned into such a bad habit that I don't actually know how to kick. Now, I mean, if you know me, or even if you've been following my vlogs and stuff for a while, you know that I'm an early bird. Like, early bird. Like, out of all my friends, like, if we drunk the night before, like pissed off our brackets, like the next morning I'm up at 5:30, I'm like, let's do things. Like, that's just me. And I can't get up in the mornings, and then I don't want to eat. I only want to eat at like lunchtime. So I like intermittent fast, but it's just because I've gotten into a bad habit. Like, I don't like it. So I'm trying to kick that, but it's not working. Anyway, why was I saying that? So I had 2-minute noodles for lunch, a whole bag of popcorn, a bar one ice cream, and then for supper we had soup, and it was really good. And the block has just started again, which is giving me like major PTSD, because we watched the block for the first time when it was like the first lockdown, and we used to watch it all the time. Like, literally got me through lockdown. I'm having PTSD. But anyways, we were watching the block, so I didn't do anything yesterday. So today I've just parked at the mall. I've literally just got here. I'm just waiting in the car for a little bit because I'm so early and I don't have too much to do inside there, and I've got to think about what to buy my mom for Mother's Day on Sunday. I've got to get some shopping for my family. I do all the grocery shopping whenever I'm here. It's just like my thing. And then I'm going to movies, like I told you guys. I'm going to watch Doctor Strange by myself. So sad. Lonely. Not okay. That's pretty much it. I might do a little bit of shopping. I'm going to buy some stuff for my gran. There's a jacket from Cotton On that I really want. It's so difficult because I get so much stuff for free from Cotton On, and then like sometimes the stuff that I really want, like, it just seems so silly. I just feel like I'm always wearing Cotton On. But I'll show you guys if I find it in store. Otherwise, I will just chat to you when I get home.